Okay, so welcome back to my channel, Just Live a Little. I'm Mike, and for those of you who've been watching, you may notice there's a new toy. Now, ever since I started this channel, I've been riding the Herald Classic 400. And for those who watched the previous video, where I did a little bit of a review on that bike, shortly afterwards, it needed its first MOT. Now, there were some things that needed doing. And this week I'd planned at relatively short notice to go away for a week in the UK to do a little bit of filming. Now, this bike, thank you very much Lings Motorcycles in Harleston, particularly Mark, the dealer principal, and Kev, for setting me up with this bike. I really appreciate it. I've always liked the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, so here we go. This is what I've got. This is what I'm going to be riding on this trip. Now, the Herald is going nowhere, okay? There are some things that I need to do that I've got on order. Nothing too much. It's just slightly worn bushes and bearings and things like that. A little bit too much weight and pushing it too hard, too much mileage in the first 3 years of its registration. So that bike was not going to be possible for this week. So here we have the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, and I cannot wait. All I've done is ride it from the dealership to here. So thanks again, Kev. Thanks, Mark at Lings Motorcycles in Harleston. If you're interested, by the way, they've got a very wide range of used motorcycles and brand new. They specialise in gas, which is the off-road stuff, and CF Moto. They're also a dealership for CF Moto, and they've got some cracking deals on there. So I'm not sponsored by them. I used to work for them. They're a cracking garage, all right, or dealership. So go ahead and give them a look up on the internet. Lings Motorcycles in Harleston. It couldn't be easier. So if you've test rode a bike and you think you can get a better deal, get in touch with Lings and they will sort you out and get it delivered right to your door. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, okay? I am not sponsored by them. I just think they're a cracking dealership, and obviously they've sorted me out with this machine for this week. Very short notice. So so here we are. This week, what are we going to do? Okay, I'm here in East Anglia, and we are going to head from here. It's a very windy day, okay? It's now September, checks his watch, September the 15th. So, so I've got the next week off. This is Monday, September the 15th. We're going to head from here over to the Cotswolds, right? I'm going to spend a couple of nights in Cotswolds, going around some of the nice lanes and villages. Might get down to Jeremy Clarkson's pub, yeah, do a little bit of filming there, and then I'm going to head up north, okay, and see what we can get up there. Yorkshire, maybe into the Lake District. Watch out for that one. But today we're going to be heading from here, heading over to the Cotswolds. So hope you enjoy it. I can't wait. What can I say? I'll see you on the bike. So this bike has 3,592 miles on it. Nothing. And I'm just trying to get used to the new camera. I'm now with the DJI Osmo Action 4 and the DJI Mic Mini in the helmet. Okay, so the new bike, it's Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. It's I think it's early 2020. It's got 3,593 miles on it now, and we're gonna put quite a few more on it in the next week. So today, however, I was going to postpone by 24 hours because we've got extreme, sort of quite strong winds, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sort of blowing me around a little bit. But having a heavier bike will help. I've got my Beeline on, so I'll be following the Beeline Moto 2. I've decided that I'm not going to put the Carpio ride on this bike for this one. I want it to keep it as minimalist as I could possibly make it. I've got some tools with me. This bike came with panniers, so they've got the Royal Enfield sort of soft leather sort of canvas panniers. So my tools are in there, and I've got a bag with all my gear, clothes, etc. enough for a week. On the back, oh crumbs, it is very windy. What else have I got? I've got a rucksack on my back with the usual stuff in it. I've got my waterproofs, my drone, spare batteries, things like that. So I'm hoping the weather will be kind to me this week. Okay, so I'm still in awe of how smooth this bike is. Now, I've ridden Triumphs when I was working for Lings, funnily enough. We used to test ride all the new Triumphs before they got released, which was quite nice, wasn't it? So apparently they still do that. They've not been calling me to help, so I'll have to ask them. But yeah, so this bike is absolutely beautiful. It's no sports bike. You know, the Little Herald could keep up with this probably up to about 80, I would say. But it's much smoother gearbox. Fifth and sixth gear seems to be pretty much the same amount of revs, which is a bit weird. Yeah, but lovely. Beeline. I sort of set a waypoint. I want to stop for a bit of a break, about halfway. It says I'm 49 minutes away, and I'll get there at 11:21. It's currently 10:32. So I'm now using, I don't know if you can see that, the Beeline Moto 2. For those who watch my channel, I'm absolutely bowled over by the Beeline. It's perfect for me. But somebody either stole it or it fell off. More likely stole it while I was in France, the Beeline Moto 1. This is the 2. Much better. It shows you a bit of the map. You can also charge it on the go. Not that I can on this bike because there's no USB charger. Oh, well, at least I don't think there is. I haven't really looked for it. I don't think so. I think the newer ones do, but I've whacked the heated grips on to 75%. Let's try it 100. I don't really need it. I've no clue what the temperature is, but I'm guessing it's about 18, 20 degrees, something like that. Well, that's me just turning off the A14. I just put this in as a place to stop about midday. I can feel something crawling around my ear. Let's hope it's not a wasp. Yeah, so I thought I'd put in here. I'm loving this new Beeline. So, I just had a lovely coffee. I just literally picked somewhere pretty much halfway and had a lovely coffee and a bit of lemon drizzle cake to fill the gap. And it was a nice little cafe, that was. So let's see how far it is now. I've decided, because of the time, I'm not going to get there till 2:20, that I'll go to the farmer's dog tomorrow. So today I'm just going to try and find my accommodation, which is 2 hours and 12 minutes away. Shut my visor down. I think I'm going back onto the A14. Still incredibly windy. I was hoping it would die down a little bit. I don't know if you can make out these trees, but yeah. But the Enfield, super comfortable. I'd happily sit on this for 10 hours easily, plus. I do need fuel though, so I'll stop at a fuel station when I see one. It's really nice getting into this protected bit. The trees are protecting me from the wind at the moment. I was a little bit exposed on the dual carriageway there. So I chose this week because it was as early as I could get any holiday in September. So we're in the middle of September now. Getting into October, we are in the autumn now. You can see by the leaves they are changing. The autumnal colours are starting to come in. Some of the leaves are starting to come down. But for those of you who have watched, I went up to Scotland in September on the Little Herald. So and I had a week then. I've got the same amount of time this time, but I don't know if I'm going to stay away. It will all depend on the weather really. This wind is only today that's blown over, and there's a very low pressure system that is north of us, but the winds are stronger down here than they are up there, I think. But is it 12:30? So I've got another hour and 50 minutes till I get there. That's not long, is it? And I'll probably do a bit of filming this evening off the bike this afternoon. So I've got another 78.1 miles to go. So this down the bottom here, so much better. on the old beeline, it had a sort of countdown, a sort of little sort of around the top, and obviously as it counted down, little sort of segments would come off this and down to nothing where you arrive. But this one actually gives you the mileage. That's really good, and the time. It's fantastic. Love it. Anyway, enough of the beeline. They haven't sponsored me. So, filled up. About 8 litres in. Yeah. Of the good stuff. So when the Herald gets in, pushes into first gear, you feel it clunk, whereas this you don't. So I'm just outside Oxford and I've just stopped at J&S Motorcycle Clothing. I fancied a coffee and I haven't got any waterproof winter gloves, so I thought I'd try a pair of RSTs. Yeah, I think they'll work. There we go. That'll do, won't it? Has started raining slightly. Here we go. Right. 21 minutes away. We're all good. Can't really take the over the accommodation until 4 o'clock, so it's not letting me out. Yeah, pretend I'm not there, look. I used to be a white Batman, so I know how it is. Oh dear. So, 3,749 miles done. The only thing I would say with this bike is it probably could do with a bigger tank. I'll have to look what it is. I really do need to work out why this microphone is not connecting. I know the microphone's got plenty of life in it. It looks like we're going to get the rain again. But a couple of spells. Where are we? We're in Oxfordshire. We're near our Royal Air Force Base, Rising. So I've now found out where it is. Unfortunately, this pub is shut until Wednesday, and today is Monday. So I've had to chill out for sort of 40 minutes, half an hour, till the arranged time to take over. But it's basically in here, so I'll catch you when I'm walking in. So, bike's all covered up. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get the bike down this little path, but it's behind the village hall. Lovely little village, actually. So Charlotte, the owner, has showed me in, and I was parked in the wrong place, so I've had to move. There we go. Lovely little walk in. I'm sure the bike will be fine out there. I've hidden it in between two cars, so so this is it. You find this on Airbnb. Put my bag down, get the key out of my pocket. There we go. Knock the door. And there we go. TV's got a mini fridge, bathroom at the back. I'm not going to take you in any further because I've got dirty boots on and need to take them off. I'm going to nip into town because the local pub is shut. So, quick one. Bathroom, there's a shower. Toilet over there. Lovely in here. I will put a link in the description. It's on Airbnb, so it's not far from Royal Air Force Base Bryce Norton, just up the road, and also 14 minutes away from Jeremy Clarkson's pub, The Farmer's Dog. So we'll be going there tomorrow, but this evening I'm just going to pop into town, grab something to eat, and get an early night probably. So thank you all for watching. You know what I'm going to say, please do like and subscribe, and press the notification button, because then you'll find out when the next video is going to be uploaded. And yeah, really appreciate you watching, and if you haven't already done so, do subscribe, because yeah, I'm a new channel, so help me along, and I'll see you all in the next one.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.